Hi guys, I'm here with mail time and excuse me, I'm excited about this one. It arrived this morning. I've got to do it off camera and then you don't see addresses. Yep, it arrived this morning. That was fun. Knock on the door from postman and I had to open the living room window. He looked at me and he's like, "I've got a parcel for you, love." I'm like, "Yeah, but you're going to have to leave it on doorstep." He's like, "Why?" I've got COVID. He's like, "Oh no, okay. It needs a signature." I'm like, "Well, you sign it then." Just leave it there on the doorstep, please. So, yeah, I love our posties. We've got a few different ones and they're all really lovely. And they know by now and all that if I'm not in to drop off at mum's, but yeah. Excuse me. I am feeling somewhat better, which is awesome. But yeah, still not fully out of it yet. Wow. This is super cool. This is a mail time from, well, it's not a mail time. It is mail time, but it's Craftaholic. Sorry guys. I'm trying so hard not to cough on camera, but that is easier said than done. Yeah, this is a craft haul more than mail time. I did purchase this. It's really well packaged. And this has come from Andrea over at ARTYmaze. But Andrea didn't make it. Her husband Graham, or otherwise known as Mr. ARTYmaze, as we all call him in her Facebook group, and on Facebook, and on YouTube. He's not on YouTube as Mr. ARTYmaze, he just appears on her channel every now and then, and yeah, but we all call him Mr. ARTYmaze in the Facebook group. It's really funny. But yeah, he makes these himself. And I was going to get one a while back when Andrea first showed it off, when he first made one for her and said that they would be coming available in the shop, but everything went crazy and it were out of stock for a long time because popular. And then I forgot about it. And then I suddenly remembered the other day, like, oh, I never did get one of them. So I messaged her, said, "Is he still making these?" And she sent a message back saying, "Yes, he is." So, of course, I ordered one. And here it is. It is a book cradle. And I'm loving this wadding. That is some epic filling there. Stuffing and filling, and it will get put to one side and used for something else, like stuffing journals or something at some point. Oh, yay. Now, now, I don't have instructions on how to put this together, but I would imagine it's fairly straightforward. We have dots, and I'm assuming dots line up, but this is me we're talking about. So, let's see. So we've got the screws as well, which is awesome. Now, this shouldn't be too difficult to figure out because, you know, it goes as a V shape. Let me just have a look-see in my little drawer here behind me, and no, can't find the screwdriver. Oh, it's because it's in the kitchen, I've just remembered. 1 second. Okay, found the screwdriver, and I just had a quick excuse me, just had a quick look, and yeah, it is very straightforward to do. There are dots on these because there are also dots on these, and the dots line up. Now, obviously, because it's a book cradle, it needs to be a V shape, so these need to go like that, and then these are the sideways supports. So there is a 1 and a 2 on there, and there's a 1 there. So what we do is we stand that up, and this number 1 dot matches up with that one, so that slides in there like that, and there's already some screw holes there, so we shall pop the screws in. Actually, this would be a lot quicker with the little battery operated one that I have. But we'll use this one. And of course the holes are pre-done, so very easy to put together. I didn't put it together before coming back on camera. I just wanted to make sure I was doing it right. But yeah, so I don't have much strength at the moment, so oh, that's okay though. Yeah, alright, cool. Okay, so number 1 dot there, lined up with number 1 dot there. Okay, so now we find number 2. I mean, I could do that way first, but I'll do it this side. Okay, so 2 dots there, 2 dots on that one. So that one obviously slides in there like that. So let's screw. Well, I'm not actually going to screw them in yet. I'm just going to turn them so they catch. A little bit. That's it. Yeah, just to hold them in place a little bit, and then we'll put this side on. So, okay, 3 dots there, 3 dots there, and then of course 4 on the other side. So that clearly goes that way. And there we go, that's awesome. Excuse me. Cool. Okay, so now we have that in place as well, or had, and I just knocked it out of place. Yep. Let's get a screw in there. Again, I'm just going to turn it enough to catch, just to make sure it's all lined up. Oh, see the shaking on that. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go, so screw the other screws in. If you can hear clunking noise in the background, it's the dryer. It's a lot noisier, is this new dryer, than the old one was. And it's a bigger dryer as well. There we go, now that's tightened up, that gap has opened up, because that's the gap that your pokey tool goes through. And we've even got screws to spare. Nice. I've got screws loose. Good job. Oh, I'm really chuffed with that. Nice and sturdy. I love it. I love that. Oops. Okay. So, yay. Okay. And like I said, we've got screws left over, which is cool. And then this could very easily be taken apart and stored flat. And we'll put those screws back in Well, not back in, I'll put those screws in the drawer with the other stuff. And yeah, so there we go guys, so that's it. I love it. A little bit of fluff on it, but yeah, I really love that. Graham's done an awesome job, Mr. ARTYmaze. Yeah, Graham's done an awesome job there. I really love that. So pleased. And it wasn't expensive either. It was, I believe it was £12 and then postage on top, which were only a couple of quid. I think it were £15 something altogether, and I sent £16 across, or it was 16 and I rounded it up, sent 17, whatever. But it was worth it. Definitely it was worth it. Yeah, love it. As I said, I've been wanting one of these for a while, never got around to getting one. But yeah, so, and then what you do is you would just take a load of your random pages. I'm just going to use some blank papers here. Let's use some just random plain paper, because I can reuse this later for something else, just to show you guys. Oh, blooming heck. My bookbinding stuff is upstairs. Perfect. Not. Okay, so we would fold the pages in half. So that then would become your signature. And then, like I said, put the pages together. I'm going to stagger them as well to make it look like a bigger signature. Not that it matters too much because it's not a real thing right now. Yeah, so oh, pull it out. This is just for example's sake. Fingers don't want to work. I'm still very shaky at the moment. Okay, so there's your signature. And, well, I do have a pokey tool here, but it's not the one that I use for binding. However, I could probably get away with using, yeah, I will. I'll just use some sewing thread. Okay, so you'd have your signature put together the way you want, and then where we'd normally dip it down into a book or something and poke, what you do now is you lay it down into your book cradle, and then the same thing somewhere in the middle. Oh my gosh, that's so easier. And then that's across the wooden strut, so move it down a bit, poke right through there, bit down from the top, and then down there a bit from the top. Oh my gosh, that is just so much easier. And there you go, there's the holes for your signature. And then you would sew them in the same way that you would normally sew in your signature. Which, as I said, I don't have anything here to do that with. Let me see. What have I got? Oh, very unorganised. Okay, let's use some embroidery thread. That'll do. That's too thick for this needle. It is. Let's take some of it out. So now it's got tangled and doesn't want to come out. Typical. Always happens to me when I'm filming. Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. Okay. Finally, with the help of that, the needle is thread. But yeah, so then of course the idea would be to sew your signature together, and I know that's not caught all of them pages, but as I said, this is just an example. So there you go, through there like that. Then back up through there. Wow, so much easier than usual. And pop that under there because you need your threads one at either side, and then tie together. And blah de blah yada yada, you get the point. But yeah, and there you go. But yes, well, that's just made poking the holes so much easier. I love it. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, Andrea at ARTYmaze, and thank you so much, Graham, aka Mr. ARTYmaze. Yeah, I love it. It's perfect, and it came super quick as well, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, so I'm well chuffed. And yeah, so anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm going to love you and leave you guys. So thank you so much again, and you will no doubt see me using this from time to time now when I do journals. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. So take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.